Okay, welcome to my second video. Second video on the channel going up. What we're drawing today is the first panel of my first comic that I'm doing. This comic is going to be about one of my OCs, the taller one. His name is Kane. And my Sona, which is going to be pretty funny. Essentially, like, the whole premise is that Kane is like, I'm taller than you, haha, and my Sona is like, shut up, because I know you're taller than me because I'm short. And I was just like, it'd be really cool just to kind of, actually do something I've been talking about. I'm like, oh, I want to make a comic. And I'm like, well, put your money where your mouth is. So we're going to do that. This whole thing is going to be in real time, so I'm not speeding anything up. I already, trimmed out some stuff that was kind of irrelevant, but that's fine. So it should all be good to rock and roll there. And we're just gonna go through the video, and it's essentially a draw with me. Draw with me as I'm drawing a comic, and you can either draw or do something else. And if you've made it this far in the video, comment below what your favorite color is. Or do you like when I speed up the video so it's not as long? Or do you like as I do it in real time? So we'll see you a little bit later with some more voiceovers. Alright, back again, time and time again. I just kind of wanted to talk about my process a little bit so you can see we're kind of moving into the next phase. My first step is to kind of get like the skeletal piece, so like the general idea of the poses and kind of the direction of the faces, and then I'll come in with more of a more defined kind of sketch. So all of this is just the sketching phase, just to get everything kind of together. But you'll see as I'm going in, now that I know like what angle the face is gonna be at with just like my basic shapes, I'll come in and actually like start drawing the face here. So we're getting Kane's face kind of ready to rock and roll here. And I just kind of go into that. So I do basic shapes to get the idea, and then I come in and I like rough out the actual character with some details and stuff. Because it'll be rough sketch, or roughest sketch, rougher sketch, line art, and all that. But we're just going to be seeing the sketching in this part of the video. And who knows, depending on how these do, maybe I will make more videos of me like coloring and doing the line art and stuff. But I still have my guidelines in here and all that. So I just kind of want to talk about the process. If you have any questions, you can drop a comment below. I'd love to answer some of those for you guys. Yeah, enjoy. Yo, so when I was drawing the legs on this, I was having a hard time with like the perspective of like the side that we were on and kind of the angle of the body itself. I kind of got it, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I'll probably end up fixing that in like when I do the liner. I'll probably like rough that all the way out. I zoomed all the way out there. But I'm gonna work on fixing that because I'm not exactly in love with the way that the legs are posed there. But we'll figure it out throughout the rest of the time. But we're still moving on along. We're just roughing out that rest of the sketch, adding in the features so like my characters look like my characters and I recognize them. But I'm thoroughly enjoying, like, I used to sketch in like a pink color, kind of the color of the box that the characters are like placed inside of. But recently I've seen people like sketching in blue, like this light blue, and I gave it a shot and I'm really enjoying the way that it looks. So we're gonna keep moving on here and we'll see what comes in next.
So, one of my favorite things about my OC Kane is his hair and his smile. His hair has so many like floofy parts that I get to draw like just like a lot of flex on it. Something I do want to improve on as like his character design is trying to make like his hair more detailed. I feel like it's super simple, and in this case in like a comic kind of like setting, because in theory I'm going to be drawing him not in this comic particularly because he's going to be in like this top panel and then he'll be in like the second panel, so I'm not drawing him like an extra like a lot, but if I was doing like a multiple page panel or a multiple page comic, not a multiple page panel, whatever, then I would have to be like redrawing it a lot, and like something super detailed would be kind of hard, and then I'd be falling back on how to like make it more simple. But like when I do more like full finished pieces, and this will be a finished piece, like I'm gonna line and color this, I would want it to be probably a little bit more simple or more finished in like a full piece. But I really do enjoy his hair, being able to draw it here, because it's just like flecks of hair, like spiky and all over the place, super messy. It doesn't have to be super like orderly. But I also love drawing his smile, because like his hair falls in front of his face and then it's like this big like shit-eating grin. It's amazing. But yeah, so I hope you guys are still enjoying, and if you've made it this far, like throw a comment down below like, hey, I made it. we're finally into like drawing my Sona. The one thing I really like about my Sona is kind of like the I don't want to use the word edginess, but like the piercings, I like how I duplicate the eye because I was too lazy to just hand draw it. You know, sometimes when you eyes in perspective, sometimes you just gotta copy that eye over and shrink it down. You gotta do what you gotta do to make it happen. But I love the earrings and then like the nose bars that we put over it. I also, in this one, because I'm like trying to work on giving like an annoyed expression, because Kane is like, haha, you're short, and my son is like, I know I'm short, but like you don't have to say it in like an irritating like face. That in a few clips here, I don't know if we'll get to it like right now because I'm drawing on the eyes, but the eyebrows are literally just pointed like upwards and inwards. It's really funny. But yeah, getting these eyes done and just getting the Sona sketch done, it's really coming on along. I'm super proud of how far this has come, and it just looks really good. I'm super proud of it, and I can't wait to work some more on it. my goodness. So we are coming up kind of the ending here. I just have to finish up the chain and get the shirt and the arms done. My outfit choice for my Sona is really, I don't know, I like it. It's like collared shirt and something on top of it, so it's like fancy and lazy at the same time, which is really cool. The chain's super simple. It'll look better once it's like inked and stuff. The sketch, because I don't want to put like too much detail into it, I don't go through the actual like shaping of the individual links or anything. And overall, it's just super nice and simple to draw and to like redraw if I have to. Going on in here, the arms, I think I might end up changing the pose. I don't know, because I'm working in like a limited space, so I might not. They don't look terrible. I'll probably fix it in like the inking part, but it's just trying to get like the point across that like my shoulders are up and kind of like tense. Like, you're not just gonna call me small because I'm short. It doesn't mean anything. Everyone can see I'm short. Is kind of like the feeling there, and that's why I drew like the irk mark, which will also look better once this is done. But overall, like, super proud of how far we've come with this one. And if you also like what's going on here, it would really support if you like the video, or if you shared it, or comments are also super helpful. But I'm merging everything together, and I'm going to make this a bit darker, and then we'll be ready to kind of wrap this up here. So like I said, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you tuning in and watching. So you guys go ahead and have a good one, and we'll see you later. Enjoy the final looks.